Hey guys, this is Not Lammers of Invoked 101. I hope you enjoyed our first little intro that we're doing. I'll try to get a better one soon. Anyway, this is a duel between me and my buddy Devin. He is playing Blue Eyes on the right side. I'm playing Dark Magician on the left side. Shuffling our decks, slowed down to sped up to ×4. And I believe I'm going first. So Magician's Rod to add Circle, right? Yep, add the Dark Magic Circle, which I actually made a comment. I remember because I was watching through this video. I made a comment where it's like, "Oh, thanks to all the snarky commenters, I know that I can't add the Dark Magician, Magician's Rod, and Dark Magician of Illusion and stuff like that from my hand because Dark Magician. I totally play Dark Magician every day." Something stupid like that. It was some snarky, mean remark. Because I thought you could I thought you could add any Dark Magician support as long as it specifically listed him for a while, and I later found out that no, you cannot. I actually found that out shortly after that duel that you could not add them. So I really didn't need the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's end. Set one card, pass over to Devin. Show my hand real quick. Didn't even get a good glimpse at it. The cool Dark Magician, as we call it Druve Magician. As I got it from a buddy named Druve of mine. This video, of course, was filmed live at Dragonski. Devin is going to be activating Melody of Awakened Dragon. I'm showing off my super cool secret rare Dark Magician Circle. I do need to get another secret one. I believe he pitches the he pitches the Dragon Spirit of White, which is the other level 8 Blue Eyes that isn't alternative. But he's going to grab the alternative and the regular Blue Eyes real quick off of the hand. If I had it, there's no Solemn Strikes in my deck, so that's probably like either a Magician's Navigation or a but anyway, he's going to reveal, pop the Magician's Rod. No, he's not. I thought he did. Anyway, I think this should be end phase. Summon the Dark Magician. But this is either in response to summon or right after. But anyway, I'm going to be getting the girl. As I just call her the girl because I don't. That's what she is in the deck. She's the honest. In this duel throughout the video, I continually referred to her as honest, but it's just the girl. And then I searched the ugly looking Dark Magician. Circles effect to banish, but I still lose the rod. So yeah, he was popping the rod, but that's fine. Magician's Navigation goes to graveyard. Magician's Navigation is a great card, by the way. It's so good. He's gonna read my Magician's Circle real quick. Magician's Circle is such a good card. Like, oh, Dark Magician, if it's one thing Dark Magician has is it's good support. I just don't run the allures in the deck because I know some people like to run the allures in the Dark Magician deck. Just because you can, I choose not to. I think I swing and end with the two of them. So Devin's gonna play his hand. I think he just passes. I'm going to normal summon another Rod. Rod's effect to... I need another Hollow Rod, too. I have one common. I like to run 3 hollows. Pretty sure grab another Circle off of this. Either Circle or Navic. No, the Eternal Soul. Very good. Another super great card for Dark Magician. Like, for real. So another just a fantastic card. There is one thing I want to talk about with Dark Magician when I get there. So I'm going to swing with all 3. Trying to push for game. I don't think I quite have it here. Looks like turn. Or at least it should be turn. Probably just talking to Devin. I don't think I can really do anything more. Oh, we're doing calculations. That's what we're doing. We're doing the math here. Devin's going to pick up his hand. He's going to show off the calculator. Draw his card. So this is I really do like the Dark Magician deck. I think it's a really fun deck. I believe that is either Gospel or Melody. I forget which one it is. Again, it's really hard to see with the reflection. I'm explaining to him how it works. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. This one you would have to correct me if I'm wrong. With the Magician's Navigation, you can chain it to stuff like Regeki and such, kind of like how D Segfried works. Pretty sure you can do it that way. So again, correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But right here, Devin, I'm pretty sure just passes because I don't really think he can do anything. Oh yeah, that's right. He puts his hand on his deck. He's surrendering. That's what this is. I remember it because I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I give up. I surrender." So you can see he has the Sage, Chaos Max, and I just kind of show off my hand with the two Dark Magicians, the Berry, and the Lemon. Super good. Moving into the high speed. Yeah, Devin's a great guy. He's really cool. Again, this was filmed on location at Dragon's Keep. Go check them out in Fayetteville if you're ever in the area, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Very cool card shop, very nice people. They'll get you what you need if you're looking for a certain card, Magic, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is game 2. Please sponsor me, Dragon's Keep. As much as I promote you in my videos. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm going first. I think he makes me go first in this one, though. Cat is with me in this video, not in narration, but in the actual video, which, if you guys want to see... Oh, no, Devin's going first. Looks like a Chaos form he opens and summons the Chaos Max. I remember it because I was dumbfounded by the fact he opened it. And in this duel, I realized that Dark Magician doesn't necessarily have an out to Chaos Max, at least one that I could see at the time. And there probably was an out to Chaos Max, and I just didn't do it, and I'll probably call myself out for this. But at the time, I was just like, oh, whatever, I ain't got an out to Chaos Max. And I thought it whatever. But yeah, Cat's with me in the video, not in the narration. So if you guys want to see a non-narrated duel of this one, because there is some pretty decent conversation and stuff in this one. I just remember it being really loud because it was Magic the Gathering night. Go ahead and post that in the comments below if you want an unnarrated version of this duel uploaded. So of course we're going to be opening the Magician's Rod. Very good card, just total 3 of in the Dark Magician deck. Grab another Magician's Circle, another very important 3 of. So glad that card got reprinted twice, like really close to each other. Picking up the top 3. I don't think I can actually add any... Nope. That's right, I remember this duel. I remember it. So, okay, I remember why this duel was like kind of crappy too. So I had to add the Circle, because you can add Circle off a Circle, you just can't activate it again. So that was kind of bad. Again, I've already used my normal summon, so I'm going to set a card. I don't think there's a super great play in my hand either, which is kind of unfortunate. This is a really cool duel too, because this goes into game 3. So that was really fun, especially since this is the Blue Eyes versus the Dark Magician duel. And I'll have a couple more of these in the future for you guys, because I really like playing against Devin in his Blue Eyes deck. I've always had a weird admiration for his Blue Eyes deck. Anyway, he's gonna draw a card for the turn. I don't think he does much for the most part after he makes the Chaos Max. I'm pretty sure after this point it's just pure beatdown strategy with Chaos Max, and he kind of sits on it, which is really the new strategy of Blue Eyes in the Link format, is just to kind of make Chaos Max and sit on it. Devin knows me oh so well, and he knows that that the Dark Magician deck is based off my Magician Girls, which was a stall deck in its original version, so which used like Mirror Forces, Magic Cylinders, Magical Hats, all as such, and very much had some scary back row. So I'm going to draw for turn. So obviously he didn't attack. And the first card off the bat is the second Magician's Circle, And if I'm right, I'm pretty sure I'm forced to add the third copy of Circle. No, nothing. Um, Nothing off the top. So I'm going to activate Magician's Navigation. A very cool card to summon the Dark Magician, but no matter. Wait. I'm double checking something to make sure. Yep. But here's the thing: it can't be destroyed, so it doesn't matter. So while my magical dimension doesn't pop it, and or doesn't target, it can't blow it up, and my circles can't do much. But there's the Eye of Timaeus coming out. Beautiful ultra rare, by the way. I love Eye of Timaeus. It's such a pretty card. Just wish it was searchable. And here's kind of a downfall of this is me post this duel. I realized that the Dragon Knight, and by the way, I set this card because I think I'm oh so clever. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I realized the Dragon Knight actually isn't that good in Dark Magician. Everyone praised this card when it came out and thought it was so good. No, no, he is not good. Or at least he's not as good as he could have been. He should have been a spellcaster, not a dragon, in my honest opinion. Because knock my mic. Because he doesn't work with Apprentice Illusion Girl. He doesn't work with her. So while Ebon Illusion does, so if he was a spellcaster, he would have been great. He would have been perfect, just fit right in. But the fact that he's a dragon, the fact that he's a dragon really hinders him. But anyway, make him pass. Still can't banish the Chaos Max because I have no way to get it off the field at this point. I can't make the dragon big enough, and I don't have the girl or the Dark Magician. So I'm kind of sitting here like, I wonder what he's gonna do, you know? I think he's digging through his extra deck right here. Looking for, sorry, it's 1:20 in the morning right now while I'm recording this. I know I say so he's gonna swing into me. I'm gonna flip up Magician's Defense, thinking it works because I forget that he's a dragon. Don't worry. At the end of the duel, like near the end at least, I remember that he's not a spellcaster. I remember that he's a dragon, and I factor in the damage. So anyway, some of the Magician's Rod. I add Eternal Soul. I'm gonna set it. Start a standby phase of his turn. I'm gonna summon back my Dragon Knight and banish his card, which should have been an Ancient Stone. It's either an Ancient Stone or a Sage. I forget what it was, and it's not on camera in any way, shape, or form, so who's to say? I just remember it was one of the tuners. Still can't swing into his Chaos Max. Still can't. I'm explaining the way Dragon Knight works to him. That he's protected. He's going to summon Alt, pop the one card, and then he's going to probably swing into my. He's going to normal summon the stone, synchro into the other guy, the 3000 one, and just completely just run me over in the most insane fashion. He adds the blue eyes because he used the Stone of Legend, not Stone of Ancient, so he gets the Search of Blue Eyes White Dragon to his hand. There's Spirit Dragon, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, not Great Spirit of White or White Spirit Dragon. Whatever. So he's gonna swing for the 4000, kill my Dragon Knight, swing with that. I'm gonna have to eat it. And then I draw. Standby phase, I'm going to revive him, target with the Dark Magic Circle. He's going to use its effect to special summon Black Rose Moonlight. I remember this because I told him about it. Yeah, I was going to set a card right there and had to pick it back up. So anyway, there he goes with the Black Rose Moonlight, and he's going to be like, Moonlight effect, put the Magician back. and I'm like Eternal Soul. It doesn't work on him because he is the Dark Magician right now. So Devin just kind of has to accept it. I'm pretty sure we actually forget that Moonlight is supposed to die, but that's not a fact on me. That's more of a fact on Devin, as he's supposed to be remembering all what his deck does. And while I am fairly knowledgeable about most cards, it's only now that I remember that that's the way it goes. So with this, I'm just gonna beat over the Moonlight. I summon the Lemon Magician Girl. I know what I want. I know how I'm gonna do it. I have an idea of how Chaos Max is gonna work, or at least how I want it to go. Because it's the way that I always, during his standby phase, I'm actually gonna check in my graveyard to see if I have another Dark Magician. Um, oh no, I'm checking my extra deck. I thought I was checking for the Dark Magician, which I conveniently forget that I have. I let the Dark Magician Knight die. He knows what happens when so I'm gonna just Eternal Soul it back. At the during his um, after it dies, he's gonna pass his turn. Draw your card, Yugi. Come on, then. By the way, the entire time we're just calling each other Yugi and Kaiba. From what I remember there's plenty of "Go on, Yugi," like crap like that. This was a very tough decision, apparently, to set this card. Even though I know that Chaos Max does double piercing, I set this card because of reasons. Um, Maybe not the smartest move, but I like it. Oh my god, this video is long. Still no Eternal Soul activation. So as you can see, Dark Magician is just utterly losing to this Chaos Max because it doesn't have an out to it because it can't be targeted. And well, you can be like, oh well, the Apprentice Illusion Girl is the out. Well, yeah, I mean, you're completely right. But if you don't have it, you're losing constantly, constantly, constantly. Um, Someone actually might point out that I'm actually supposed to be dead right here. Even though at one point we actually do the math. We go back through and do the math. So, um, I mean, you can do the math here and you can correct me in the comments because this was just for fun. This wasn't a tournament. This wasn't in like locals tournament. Again, this was Magic the Gathering night, so we weren't playing for like anything. We were just playing to play the game. Um, uh, Set as a card. He's gonna swing into my Offense Vision. Of course he is. His effect, I'm gonna discard. Special summon the Dark Magician. He's gonna die, and I have to explain to him how Magician's defense works, how that's working. So I'm like, yes, I would take 4,000, but I'm taking. I'm taking 2,000 instead. So hang on. So what is that? 15, 15, 15. It's 45, 65 right there. Because he ran over the Dragon Knight 3 times, so he's only taken like 100. Another Magician's Rod. So here we go. We're gonna get the last Dark Magic Circle out of the deck. But actually, no, it's not Dark Magic Circle out of the deck. It's another card because I want to thin the deck. I remember this. I remember thinking that there was like some weird illusion magic combo I could do. I remember that, and it's like no. So what I did was I'm gonna grab the structure deck, the spell card from the structure deck that they reprinted in the legendary decks too, Inheritance, where you banish, yeah, so banish 2, the Eye of Timaeus, and Magical Dimension, and then I'm gonna grab the Magic Circle, which is fine. I mean, Circle, I have 2 on the field. What's a third one? Not that my back row is full or anything. But yeah, just trying to go off, trying to get cards out of my deck because I think I only run the one Inheritance. Is my deck? Oh, this might be the box for it. Yep, this should be the Dark Magician box. Yep. Okay, so let's find out. Let me kind of skim. I know I only have the one Illusion Magic because 1, you're only supposed to run 1, and 2, no, I have 2 Dark Magic Inheritance. So activate the third. I think I actually have to. No, I summoned that Dark Magician. I wasn't paying attention to what I added, if anything. So he wants to read the Eternal Soul, know what's going on. Again, Dark Magician is a really fun deck to have and to just play around with. I think it's and in a casual setting, especially the build I have is pretty good. In my opinion, I do have a slightly updated build, but not updated enough. I just need to get really one more Apprentice Illusion Magician before I feel that I can rightfully update it. And I do have another card I want to put in there, so maybe seeing a updated Dark Magician deck profile soon. So I'm kind of digging through my extra deck, looking at some stuff. There's a secret rare, but I'm pretty sure I know what that secret rare was in my extra, considering most of my extra is ultras. No, yep, I know who it was. Okay, because there's only one secret rare in my extra. I need to put this guy back where he belongs. Because I just run the rank 7 package in my Dark Magician deck, and I'm actually really proud of that secret rare right there. That secret rare is Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. It took me too long to get a copy of him because I remember I was playing Mecha Phantom Beasts for a really long time, and or I wanted to play Mecha Phantom Beast, but no one in my group had a Draco Sack, and he was really expensive at the time because we were just coming out of Dragon Ruler format. So, not Dragon Ruler format, like they had been banned. It had been banned a little while ago, so because this was back in 2013, 2014. I don't remember when Dragon Rulers were banned. I'm sorry, but I just remember Draco Sack was kind of expensive, especially for me. I'm gonna detach, special summon another Dark Magician. I'm just building a board here that he's gonna break, or at least attempt to. Well, he's not gonna attempt to break it. He is gonna break it because I am dead at this point. There's nothing I can do here. He's gonna try and activate he's gonna try to activate Melody. I negate it, so he activates Gospel to revive the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Doesn't matter. I'm dead at this point. There is a Dark Magician in my graveyard though, so I actually can banish that Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is exactly what's gonna happen. So technically, if you really think about it, I have like 4 Dark Magicians on the field. But yeah, there's game. Going back into the ×4 speed up. Once again, this is me versus Blue Eyes White Devin, filmed live at Dragon's Keep. If you want to see the new version of the Dark Magician deck, go ahead, post that in the comments below. If you notice any misplays or math or anything like that, post that in the comments below. We were just doing this for fun. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Figured I'd throw that in right here in the middle of the video. 25 minutes in. So again, always opening with that Magician's Rod and Dark Magic Circle. That's the one thing you can usually depend on in the Dark Magician deck, especially when you're running 3 rods and 3 circles. You're always going to open it. I'm going to have to add that Dark Magician to my hand right there. So Oh no, I'm adding the circle instead of the Dark Magician. I'm gonna slap him right on top though. Um, so I know, what card is that? The world may never know. Oh, doesn't matter. Discard to special summon her. And then I'm just like, I add the Dark Magician. There was one on the top of my deck because of the stacking of Dark Magic Circle. Still have to shuffle though because technically I surged. Um, so I'll set a card. Pretty sure that's either Eternal Soul or Magician's Navigation. Some reason, Magnav, as I've lovingly started calling it, loves to be in my hand instead of Eternal Soul. So usually Eternal Soul is added off of Circle or Rod, or like a second Magician's Rod that I will use. But I'm off to a pretty good start here. Devin's going to activate his Dragon Shrine, sending the Great Spirit of White and a Ancient Stone to the graveyard. Great Spirit of White, such a good card. Just because of the way its interaction with Dragon Shrine. I think that that's what makes it such a good contender, and also the fact that you can use Silver's Cry on it, oddly enough, because it is a normal monster in the graveyard. He's going to play his Melody. He's discarded another Ancient Stone off of it to add two alternatives, it looks like, from his deck to his hand. And by the way, you can get Devin's deck list from my channel. It's already on the channel. So he's going to reveal the Blue Eyes, special summon the alternative. He's asking what the card does, what the girl does. So I'm going to activate Illusion Magic to not let him pop it, but to so it wasn't Magical Navigation or anything. It was actually the Illusion Magic Quick Play spell. Really good card, oddly enough, but I'm pretty sure it only exists, one, for Magician's Navigation, and two, to trigger Magician's Robe and Magician's Rod in the graveyard. Much like a lot of the Dark Magician stuff, as Dark Magician is a really reactive deck. It's a lot less proactive than most decks, like Blue Eyes, for example. And because he did activate hit the Blue Eyes Alternatives effect, pretty sure it can't swing, so he has to pass turn. Ooh, I'm gonna move my binder. I've actually been like stepping on my binder this entire time. Speaking of which, if you guys want to like see like if you guys want like a binder tour thing, I have a couple binders. I actually have a few binders, and I'd be happy to show them off. Anyway, moving back onto my turn, I open with the Magician's Circle. So I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards of my deck again. Adding another circle to my hand. Just nuts. Just nuts. Normal summoning another Magician's Rod. I actually have a card I need to put into my Dark Magician deck now because of the amount of level 3s in the deck. There's a pretty decent amount in my deck. So the extra deck is the most updated part of my Magician deck. That's going to give me the Magnav, which, again, such a good card. But yeah, so in my Dark Magician deck, the level 3s consist of 3 Magician's Rod and I believe 2 apples. 2 apple magicians, and yeah, 2 apples, and that's enough. That's 4 level 3, so that's enough for me to want to run a rank 3. Anyway, on Devin's turn, I'm going to special summon the Dark Magician off of Magical Navigation, special summon the girl, and I don't remember if I'm able to add a Dark Magician off of her, but I don't think I do. I'm going to banish the alternative White Dragon. Just kind of show. Oh, I don't think I do, because I think I have the 3rd Dark Magician in my hand as well. I think I had 2 already. Also, that's a great thing about Illusion Magic, because it says add up to 2. So even if you just have the 1 Dark Magician in your deck left, you can still do it. He's going to reveal another Blue Eyes, pop the Magician Girl. And that's it for my Illusion Magician Girls. There's no real way for Dark Magician to get her back, which kind of sucks, considering she's such an important part of the deck. and it really sucks that she was a V-Jump promo for so long, but now she's just your average $15 card. Don't know what card that should be Whitestone of Ancients that he's searching off of Sage. Again, a lot of these cards I can't see because of glare. The lights in Dragon's Keep are kind of bright, kind of yellow, as you can see in these videos. So it's not just my light, it's not just my camera. Even though in my room where I do some of the deck lists, it does look a little yellow. It's not the camera, it's just the lighting. I do want to get a better light at some point, or find a lamp or something for a better way to show you guys deck lists. Anyway, so Devin's looking through his extra deck, trying to find the perfect way to destroy me, aside from blowing up my my Magician Girl. I'm talking about how I wish I had a rank 3, which recently I acquired a 4th copy of Phantom Knights of Breaksword, so a Lamau, definitely going in the Dark Magician deck. Know who I need to get back on the channel? I need to get Gorv back on here for a while, for another duel, another casual match. But yeah, you can see Devin going into the Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. One of the, probably, I will always believe Blue Eye Spirit Dragon to be one of the prettiest cards out there. It is just, the secret rare for Blue Eye Spirit Dragon is so pretty. I've told Devin this ever since the card came out. It's one of my favorite secret rares. He's gonna swing into my Dark Magician, killing it, swing into my Magician's Rod and into my other Magician's Rod, just wiping my board. Again, this is another match where we have to do the math for it, and we actually have to reset at one point. I'm going to activate the Set Magician Circle, picking up the top 3. Nothing to use, so I got to put them back. I'm going to set another card, and that is turn, apparently. Stand by, I have to call him out on it. Another Magician's Navigation. So I have to special summon the Dark Magician out of my hand. There's the 3rd one. And sadly, I don't have another Apprentice Illusion. So because I don't have Apprentice Illusion Girl, I have to summon, sadly, very sadly, I have to summon this card, which I should only ever have 1 of, but currently I'm running 2, and that's Dark Magician Girl. I remember Devin was like, oh, it's Dark Magician Girl. I was like, I hate this card. Dark Magician Girl is a really pretty card. I really like that artwork specifically. I'm pretty sure that is the Duelist Pack Yugi artwork, but that's from Legendary Decks. Legendary Decks 1, when that card was reprinted as an Ultra. And she's just such a bad card. It's terrible, honestly. Alright. I'm just making his play, going with, I think that's the Dragon Lord Revival spell. And again, he's just gonna completely clear my board here. Just unfair advantage, really. The power that, I wouldn't say it's unfair. It's more, I used a too good of a resource too early, which was the Apprentice Girl. I didn't. That card just has so much value in the Dark Magician deck. This is when we're doing the math. Honestly, probably going to cut this bit out just because it's boring and it's just the 2 of us messing around on our calculator. So I'm doing my side of the math, and then Devin does his bit of the math. And I actually can't skip through this because of the narration. So this is probably just going to get cut out. So anyway, looks like he's wiping my board. That or we're recreating like the past couple turns. I'm showing him my math for it. I'm like, oh, I have 500 left, but he's gonna bring out his phone. I'm pretty sure he's like, he says 1500. So sorry if this is the least boring part of the video. There's only really a minute or so left in it, so. Yeah, we're just talking about the math here. So he's gonna bring out his phone, and he does it a lot smoother than I do. Um, he doesn't do it in little segments like I do. He just does it like one big line of math. Um, but I'm actually looking at the little last bits of video, and I remember how this ends. I have 1500, and I don't get any card that I need, so it's over. Um, but yeah, right here at the tail end of the video, I want to thank you guys all for subscribing, for liking the videos, for commenting. Again, comment if you saw any errors, because that just helps us improve as players. Again, this was filmed live at Dragon's Keep with all permission granted from all people. If you're ever in the area, go check them out. This has been Non-Lammers of Invoked 101, and this was a Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes duel. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing.